Hello everybody, my name is Lumo and welcome back to the Lumpdate, the second one, the one with progress of what you were expecting. I need an actual intro for these. Give me some suggestions. So, last week we covered a lot. We covered what a Lumpdate is. For those of you who don't know, it's placeholder content until my goofy butt can finish what he's working on, because that's very important. I found Let's Play's creatively bankrupt, so we're making our own games to Let's Play. That's all there is to it. So let's just jump right into this. So first up, Star of the Mountain. You know it, you hate it, because it's making it so we're not producing content. Ooh. So, what got done? So last week, we talked about how we got cooldowns working, we got basically all the things that need to be calculated per attack, calculated behind the scenes, thus making every spell dynamically unique without having me come in and individually tweak values. So, from there, I said we had to get third-person aiming in, and voila, look, third-person aiming! But the thing about third-person aiming is, it's still a little bit jank. It's working so much better than having no aiming whatsoever, but it's still a little bit jank. So you can only aim when you're actually intending to aim, so I gotta start working on the other part of combat. But, I personally think that this is a wonderful start, and I'm going to say that third-person aiming is in. There's going to have to be a lot of changes as we go along. There's going to have to be things like, you know, animation offsets and whatnot. Because of the animations that we're going to have, like, it's going to change a lot of these jank issues. So the system will polish itself out as we move forward, and then from there I can take a stop, a look-see, and figure out. I'm not going to have a prototype for PAX. I've known that for about a month and a half now. I didn't give it the time that it needed to cook. That is my bad, but I've been so much better about it in the last month, and I'm feeling much better about myself as a developer. So next, we're probably not going to have a Lumpdate next week, for reasons I'm going to say. So for the next 2 weeks, my sprint is basically going to be getting the last bit of the spells implemented. I've gotta cut some spells, I gotta cut some words, gotta change some words, I gotta finish some programming, and the big one, I have to get the behavior for the individual nouns, which is your projectile types. You gotta get that in there. You gotta just shove it on in. So, next up is personal fitness. So, the Planet Fitness near my home sucks, because it doesn't have enough parking, so I ended up working out from home a couple of days this week, but that's still an improvement over the last week of being a fat slob. So, we're improving, at the very least. And now as far as personal life stuff goes, the reason I have been so busy in this last week, the reason I haven't really done much, is because I am going to PAX East. And I'm not sure if any of you have worked in a career environment, but if you take a vacation, someone else has to pick up your slack. I don't like that. That's stupid. So, I know businesses can't come to a halt, and frankly, I like my job. I want to do right by them. So what did your boy Lumpus Blizz do? He's been putting in the extra hours this week to make sure that when he goes on vacation, not a single person has to pick up his slack. I mean, of course, there will always be stuff that comes up, but I've spent some extra time every day, and even this weekend, making sure that what is done, that can be done beforehand, is done and is done right. So I can actually take a vacation to not think about work at all. I can relax with my girlfriend and Moth and her boyfriend for the next week, roughly. I'm gonna be gone from Wednesday to Monday, and it's gonna be fantastic. But that means that there's gonna be no Lumpdate, and after Wednesday, I am not going to be developing. So, no Lumpdate, but you're gonna have a much more relaxed and refreshed Lump come next Monday. I'm not really sure what else there is to cover. I'm still trying to come up with ideas of fun, interesting things that we can stream, but I think that this is a wonderful, wonderful, I don't want to say experience, it's definitely a good experience, but I think this is a wonderful progression, and I'm hoping to be making content this year. Thanks, Facebook, I'm doing something. No! At the sound of the ding, my name has been Lumo, and I'll see you next week. And if you're going to PAX, don't be afraid to say hi, I'll be the chunky boy.